I'm not laughing.
You just laughed.
No.
We have definitely video evidence that you laughed.
Let's continue forward and not look at the past.
Did you just motivational quote me?
Yeah. Oh, I thought of a great motivational quote in the shower today.
Do we want us to start this for them, or?
They can see it if they want. I might just splice it in somewhere, just like out of the blue.
Lucky you guys.
Yeah.
Continue. You were in the shower.
Yeah, I was motivational quoting myself. And I thought of this quote. And it's, I don't worry about losing people. I worry about losing myself. Well, okay, so maybe I got to iron it out.
You mean like people leaving your
Okay,
life?
yes. So here's the genesis of the motivational quote. There was this guy in this comedy workshop that I'm in who's...
But you know I'm going to time you because sometimes you can go on and on.
Not like on and on and on. I saw, I was looking at you when you did that.
Keep going. Come on, Liz. She's here. She wants to hear
I'm not worried about losing her, that's for sure.
Oh.
In the comedy class, there's this one guy who critiques some other guy, and he's like, I feel like you're going to lose a lot of people if you say that comment. And the comment was actually kind of funny. It was just a little non-PC, and this guy is very, like, PC. Like, that's his thing.
Yeah.
And as an artist, you should worry about doing you really well, not about what pleases everybody else.
Yeah. Actually, this could be a really good topic of conversation because I've been getting a lot of emails lately, and there's, been a lot of talk about basically how do you make a living doing something, because I think a lot of us, I care about this, you care about this. I mean, like, as much as we're saying, like, oh, it's about the art form, and I really think it is about the art form, there is also that little part of us that's like, yes, but we want to be able to do this full time, and in order to do it full time, we need to at least appeal to enough people that we can get income from it. But yeah, then it's that really tricky balance of, yes, I want to make money, but I also want to be true to my form, and what if those don't align? Do we care if they don't align?
Right.
Do you adjust? How much do you adjust? So what are your thoughts on that? Do you give at all, and there's a line that you really like, or a bit that you really like, and it doesn't get quite the laughs that you want, or you get feedback from a particular person? How do you filter it and decide whether to keep it or get rid of it?
Well, the common adage in the comedy world is bring to the stage what you think is funny and leave with what they think is funny. I think that as a comic, you should have the final say, but I think that you need to be very cognizant of how it's coming across to your audience. What makes a comic unique and watch-worthy, repetitively, or going to see them again and again, is that they are doing them really well. Like, they dig so deep personally, and they're not as worried about offending people, coming across as weird. I think they just need to be able to communicate that message effectively.
Yes, that's actually one of my favorite little bits of advice when I get newbie authors or established authors who are asking advice. Basically, they say, like, what's one piece of advice that you have? And I have a lot. The first one's always finish the book. But one of my second favorites is just do you, like, you do you. Because I think even if you're quirky, even if you're weird, even if whatever you're into isn't super mainstream, in the long run, you're going to be so much better off because you can only fake it for so long. You're either going to end up super miserable, or you're not going to be able to sustain that sort of, you can maybe do like one hit or like one funny joke that hits like all the right things. But if it's not you and it doesn't gel, you're going to run out of those. Or like I said, just be super unhappy. And I think the reason that most of us pursue these creative paths or follow our dreams and that whole thing is the happy path. And if you're not doing that, why bother?
Yeah.
Interesting. Look at this. It's not going to be a particularly funny 5 at 5, but guys, this was motivational. I hope.
Did we figure out my quote, though? Did we iron it
Well,
out?
I don't, no. Okay, say it again.
Don't worry about losing everybody. Worry about losing yourself.
First of all, we need to lose the long pause in the middle. Because I thought that was the quote. Don't worry about losing everybody. Worry about losing yourself. You see, that seems kind of like...
Yeah, I think it was really long when you did it.
Well, we can replay it and we'll see. Don't make that face. They know I'm right. Yeah, we'll work on your quote. Don't worry about...
I think it has potential.
It has potential. Yeah.